All right, everybody, welcome to our team call. It is November 17th already. It's kind of hard to believe that November 17th is so close, and also that Thanksgiving is 1 week from today. It's kind of crazy. So speaking of that, next week we will not have a call on Thanksgiving. 5:30 out here is when our calls are, and that's right at dinner time. So we will actually have our team call next week on Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. So mark your calendars for that. Our team call will be next Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, not Thursday because of Thanksgiving. So we're just going to dive into it. I really want to focus our call tonight on where to focus your time, because this time of year, you're pulled in a million different directions. And I want you guys to know where to focus your time in your business and how to really refocus yourself if you need refocused. So before we get into that, it's just a few announcements. And important dates: November 10th, which was a week ago, our 3-day refresh is on sale. I believe it's on sale through the end of the month. This is an amazing thing to reach out to your previous customers about. This is a great volume booster in our team as well. If you've never done the 3-day refresh, this is a great time to try it because you're getting it on sale with your discount. So this is an amazing way to promote something that's quick through the holidays for people to do, especially in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, getting ready for a New Year's event, all of those things. So make sure, if you haven't tried the 3-day refresh, go purchase it and give it a whirl. Get yourself some really quick before and after things. I was just telling Joy today, we were at Playgroup together, how I do the 3-day refresh when I need a mental reset more than anything, because it does that. It does a mental reset for you, for myself personally, because you have to stick to the designated meal plan. You can't stray from it, and it's a big mental barrier to overcome. So I highly recommend trying the 3-day refresh if you have not tried it so far. Also, November 21st is the holiday sale. FAQ this, get yourself educated on it. I'm actually going to be drafting my email that I'm sending out to all of my customers about the holiday sale. They will not have like challenge packs on sale. Shakeology will not be on sale, but they will have some great wear and share on sale. They'll have some programs on there too. So make sure this is a great thing to stock up on. Prizes for your challenge groups, prizes for your coaches, a great way to stock up on some things. So make sure too, you are sharing this with your customers. If you don't know how to go into your back office and send a bulk email to your customers, go play around and send that bulk email out to your customers to let them know about this holiday sale. It's something that is really great, and people are always after a good deal in this time of year. Another thing to consider is doing your own Black Friday deal. On Black Friday, you are your own business owner. So you could do something. This is a great thing, especially if you're not at Success Club. For me, I think I might be giving away a 3-day refresh because they're on sale this month. So it's not going to cost me a whole lot of money, but I think I might be giving away a 3-day refresh as a Black Friday incentive for people to come, join my challenge group. So for anybody who purchases a challenge pack, maybe I will have them all receive something small, like a headband or a shaker cup or something small, but then also they'll be entered into a drawing for a 3-day refresh just from the people who purchased a challenge pack. So that's something to consider as you're going through this next week. Just a heads up, this next week with Thanksgiving, it's going to kind of go radio silence for a little bit on your social media. I mean, people are going to be focused on the holidays. People are traveling, but I promise it will pick up Sunday night next week. So keep that in mind. It's really important for you as a coach to be sharing how you are staying on track with your nutrition, your workouts, everything throughout this holiday season, because people will still be watching you. They may not be as engaged, they may not be returning your messages, but they will still be watching you, because while they're traveling, they will be surfing their phones. They will be surfing their phones at night while they're at somebody else's house. I promise you that will happen. So keep consistent this week. It's so important as we go into this holiday season. Next, do you guys have any questions for me about the holiday sale or anything like that? Okay, we're just going to keep moving. Next thing, team spirit competition. This is going on right now in our team, so please make sure you're participating. I actually have to go in and update my points in there. I haven't done that, but we have some great prizes lined up for you guys, and I would love, love, love to give everybody those Tier 3, Tier 2, and Tier 1 prizes. So get in there, update your stuff, and make sure you're really just taking advantage of these great things. We put these in place so that you guys just work your business through the holidays, so you stay consistent. These are just fun ways to incentivize you to really make sure that you stay committed, because it's so easy this time of year to not, to lay around in the evenings, to skip your workouts, to overindulge. It's easy to do that. And these are just ways to keep you focused. So going right into that, we are kicking off a Revive Your Business group on Sunday. This is open to any coach, any rank on our team. As long as you are in Classically Fit, you are invited to be a part of this. I will be running this starting on Sunday the whole way through the end of the year, and it will be mainly focused on, getting some great new habits in place, kicking some bad habits, whether your goal is a rank advancement, whether your goal is just overall maintenance through the holidays with your business. Either way, you're going to gain momentum. And that's the bigger thing that we want you guys to do. If you really buckle in and you really dive into this last quarter, you're going to be set up for January and February. So this group, the focus is ending the year strong, really keeping consistent, really setting the pace, and really, making sure you're good to go. This is posted in our team page. The group is made. It is open. Request to join. It's all in our larger team page. So go ahead and join that. We kick off on Sunday. So I'm excited to run this group. I'm excited to work with all of you. I'm excited to have everything in place. And I'm excited to really work with all of you as you get here. I'm going to flip my phone in airplane mode. I just did my power hour, so my phone is blowing up. So I'm going to flip it in airplane mode there. Okay. So please join this group. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be great. With that said, we have some incentives going on for the end of the year. If you saw my live video, this is not new. So if you haven't seen this, go check out the live video on the team page from just a couple hours ago. And this year we're on track to be a premier team, which I'm super stoked about. But we're almost there. We're going to keep pushing these last 6 weeks to really make it happen. And I want to make sure that everybody on our team is rewarded for their hard work, because it's not me who makes this possible. It's all of you. And I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that. So for every person who, the cutoff date for this is December 29th. That's the last Thursday in December. Any person who wakes up on December 29th as a paid diamond or above, you will receive a custom jacket. I don't know if I like the full zip or the half zip. I'm not sure, but we will probably be doing white with this left chest embroidery with our team logo, and it will say Premier Team on it as well. So that is open to anybody on the team who makes a diamond rank or above. That means you wake up on December 29th as a paid diamond rank. And also, some of you might be listening to this and going, well, I'm not making diamond by the end of the year. I just started. Never say never. You just might. But for those of you who rank advance at all in general, whether it's to emerald rank, ruby rank, diamond rank, anything, anybody who rank advances and wakes up that rank on the 29th of December, you receive an exclusive necklace. I'm still researching this, trying to find one, but it will say Classically Fit Premier Team, or it will be symbolic of our team in some way. You guys know the arrows, the chevrons, you guys know kind of what the team theme is. So it will be symbolic of that in some way. If you are a diamond rank or above, you get both on December 29th. So keep that in mind as we're going through the year. I will work my tail off for this kind of stuff. This motivates the crap out of me. I love jackets. I love material, things like that. I was the same way with free t-shirts in college. So keep that in mind. I want to make sure that you guys are rewarded for your hard work, whether you rank advance to diamond or whether you rank advance to emerald or ruby. I think it's so important for you guys to be rewarded for your efforts. And this is for anybody in the entire team, all of Classically Fit, not just my personally sponsored, the entire team. So all the more reason to join our End the Year Strong group, to really push you for those ranks, to push you for those things. I think it's a great way to really move our businesses forward, and it's just going to benefit every single one of us come January and February, okay? So go in and request to join this group. I think it's going to be awesome. We're going to kick off on Sunday. Any questions for me about those two things? Okay. Next thing, team calendar. We kind of already touched on this. Biggest thing is team call next week is on Tuesday, not on Thursday. And also our business opportunity event will be on the 29th of November at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just keep your eyes open for that. And we will be sharing about the business on December or October, or gosh, get the right month, November 29th at 8:30. Okay, so that's the biggest thing on the calendar. You guys know all about our promotions this month. I think they're pretty awesome. I'm loving Core de Force as a person going through it. I think it's an amazing program. I think all of you who are doing it will agree with me. I'm loving it. It's probably my new favorite program that I will be doing through the new year. So I highly encourage you to try it if you have not, and really take advantage of this amazing program that we have at our fingertips here. And of course, our Success Club leaderboard, big shout out to Liesel, who was our Success Club, highest Success Club earner, and she also rank advanced to 2-star qualification today. So good job, Liesel. Awesome. She also worked her husband's account, Jordan's account, to diamond, so she got to 2-star qualification, and she is a premier team qualified too. So she is just wants to maintain that rank through the year, and her team will be a premier team as well. So great job, Liesel. You are on fire, and you're really doing great. And, shout out to every single person on this board. Lindsay Maloney, top producer at 426. Everybody who's at Success Club. Jordan, Amanda, Ashley, Aaron, Jillian, great work. And everybody who has points on the board, way to go. I know this time of year is tricky, but clearly you can defy the odds. I mean, look at Lisa rocking it out over there. So if you want it, you just have to go for it. So buckle down, and that's really what we're going to focus our call on tonight, is really where to focus our time. And I wanted to point out too, last week we had 34 lives changed, and this week we have 49 lives changed. So that's additional 15 people we have helped this week as a team. So I think that's pretty cool to make sure we point that out as well. So with that said, let's go ahead down, and we're going to focus our time and where to focus our time. And I don't know about you guys, but this has been me lately. I just put this funny picture up here because it's so true, right? We sit down with the best intentions, and then we sit there and we end up scrolling, or BuzzFeed sucks us in, or one of those. Then once you click on one of those links on Facebook, then all of a sudden you have them all over your Facebook, right? And it's so easy to get sucked into them, and it's so easy to get distracted, right? But this is the time of year where you have to focus. You have to really be self-disciplined, and you have to really, really dial in everything. It takes a whole lot more brain power to stay focused this time of year because the weather's colder. It's a lot easier to curl up on the couch on a blanket and take a nap than it is to sit down and work your business. I mean, everybody is like that. And this is the time of year that sets you apart from people who reach their goals and people who just barely miss their goals. Okay. And I want you guys all to be on the other side. I want you guys to be on the side of the people who meet their goals, not the people who just missed them because they didn't work quite as hard as they needed to do. All right. So we're going to talk about where to focus your time. And I'm going to break it down into 3 steps for you. Okay. And I don't have a lot of slides tonight, but the first one is you need to get a goal. Okay. There's nothing like a goal. Nothing like an incentive. Nothing like wanting something so badly to really set your priorities in line, right? If you get a goal and you have a purpose and you are driven toward it, you're automatically going to work harder. You're automatically going to get up at 5 a.m. instead of laying in bed. You're automatically going to make sure you get your power hour in every single day. And I think the first thing that you need to set a goal with, especially in this last quarter, is a goal with your own health and nutrition. Top notch, 100%. Because whenever you all of a sudden are really self-disciplined in a program, whether it's Core de Force, whether it's 21-Day Fix, whatever program you decide, I highly encourage you to do Core de Force because it's the new program. But I want you to focus and dial in everything. Focus on your workout. Get it in every single day. Dial in your nutrition. You guys know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it. Because if you are able to get a handle on that aspect of your life, it's going to have a ripple effect to every other area of your life. All of a sudden, whenever you're working out daily, whenever you are dialing in your nutrition, now you're all of a sudden listening to personal development in the car instead of the radio. Now all of a sudden, you're sitting down to do your power hour. Now, all of a sudden, you are really working toward a bigger goal of not just having your health and nutrition in line, but also toward a rank advancement goal, an income goal. Maybe your goal this year is to pay for your Christmas in cash. Oh, what an amazing goal to not have to put anything on a credit card this year. Your Beachbody earnings can pay for your entire family's Christmas this year. What a goal that is, to not have any debt coming out of Christmas. All right. That could be a goal. And when you have a goal, you work toward it. And then you have some direction as you're going into this last quarter. Well, you were in the last quarter, as you're going into this last 6 weeks, you all of a sudden have direction. And now you have a purpose. And now you have some reason to do it, even when you don't want to. All right. The next step, you have to prioritize it. You have to. You get a goal and then you reverse engineer it and you prioritize. Well, how do you prioritize? I love the phrase triage your to-do list. I do this every single day. So I have on my planner right here. All right. I have essentials, secondary, and then I have literally the heading, awesome if this gets done. That's literally what the heading is. Essentials, secondary, awesome if it gets done. My awesome if it gets done, I didn't get any of it done today. My essentials are all done, and that's what is going to get me toward my goal. Does that make sense? Your essentials have to align with whatever goal you're working toward. So if your goal is to pay for your entire Christmas in cash, well, what are your essentials? Inviting like crazy, sending so many connection messages that turn into inviting, making sure you're setting up a customer email so that you can go in and you can earn volume and commissions from the sale on Monday, making sure you're not just turning people away if they don't want to get the challenge pack, but you're also offering them the base kit and a spot in your locker room group. Okay? Prioritize your to-do list, triage it. Those essentials have to match your goal. Okay? Also, whenever you do that, you need to avoid the fluff. Oh, all right? Avoid the fluffy things here. You don't need to type up your meal plan and make it look all fancy to put on your social media. Your chicken scratch, mine's downstairs right now, your chicken scratch meal plan on the grid you made in your notebook is perfectly fine for you to use that week. All right? You don't have to waste time to put it into an Excel spreadsheet and make it look all beautiful. Okay? That goes on the awesome if it gets done side of your list, not on your essential. You could spend 2 hours doing non-essential things, but it's not going to get you any closer to your goal. Does that make sense? All right. So make sure you are setting your non-negotiables and you're avoiding the fluffy things. Okay. Because the things that are going to move you forward in this business, especially toward your goal, are the unsexy things. Inviting, conversations, behind the scenes. Those are the things that are going to move your business forward these next 6 weeks, not making beautiful graphics, not making really pretty pictures, okay? Getting your workout in every single day, making sure you're connecting with people, make sure you're adding value into people's lives. That is what is going to get you toward your goals, all right? And stop hunting the secrets. Don't think about how did Liesl get to Success Club 18 this month? I'll tell you how she did it. She worked her tail off, okay? She was messaging people left and right. She's been inviting like crazy. She's been following up with people she's been talking to since March. She worked her butt off. Success leaves clues, all right? If you want Success Club 18 every single month, then you need to put in the work, all right? It works if you work it. You just have to be willing to work. All right, the next thing, you have to make sacrifices. You have to, okay? My sacrifices, what I need to get better about sacrificing, I love my evening time with my husband. I love it. I love sitting on the couch with him, literally doing nothing and just watching Netflix. I love it. All right. But I know these next 6 weeks, I have to limit that time. And he totally understands. He's the most supportive husband in the entire world. If I said, hey, babe, I just sit back at the island tonight and really check in with my challengers, he would say, go for it. I'll sit next to you and I'll work on my stuff. You know, he is supportive, but you wouldn't know that if I didn't communicate that with him. So along with your sacrifices come communication. All right. You have to communicate to the people that you are working with, your team, your spouse, your children. You have to communicate with them. Well, mommy, why are you upstairs working? Well, mommy's working towards something really cool in her business. And when it is accomplished, we are going to celebrate so big. My kids know we're working toward a goal as a team. And they know that when mommy's upstairs, it's because she's working so that whenever I'm with them, I can spend time with them. They know that. And they're 3. Well, Harrison doesn't know anything, but Charlie's 3 and she understands that. Okay. So make sure you're sacrificing some things. Ask for help, okay? I'm going to have a conversation with Matt tonight. He's going to get home late, which is actually a good thing because I can work after the kids are in bed. But I'm going to talk to him and just say, hey, babe, I'm going to need your help a little bit more around the house. I need him to, do some dishes. I need him to do a couple things. I need him to make some sacrifices as well. And like I said, he's the most supportive man in the entire world, and he's going to do it. I know he will, but I have to communicate that with him. Over the next 6 weeks, I'm going to have to multitask a lot more. All right. After the kids are in bed, it may be, earbuds in, doing dishes, listening to personal development. My kids are going to have to suffer through some Chalene Johnson in the car instead of our Disney kids songs. Those types of things. So multitasking has to go down here. All right. I'm also going to be sacrificing some time with friends. I'm going to have to say no to some things over the next 6 weeks, whether that is going shopping, whether that is going to some holiday parties. I'm going to have to decline because I need to either work my business or I need to spend time with my family because I spent time that day working my business and they deserve my time in the evening. Okay? So you're going to have to make some sacrifices here. And only you can determine what those sacrifices are. All right. But I guarantee you can find pockets of time to get things done. And I think a big misconception is that we need a lot of time to work this business. You don't need a lot of time. You need focused time to work this business. So I have down here, one of the sacrifices that you may have to make is you may have to sacrifice, like for me, one of my sacrifices is I sacrifice some of my weekly paycheck to pay for a babysitter to come in and watch my kids, not because I don't want to spend the day with my kids. I want to spend all day, every day with my kids. I sacrifice that bit of my paycheck so that I can have some focused time to work my business. It's so important to me. And not only that, I come back recharged and my kids get such a better mom because of it. And I started off when I was reaching for big goals in my business, I started off with 1 day a week for a couple hours. And I would get out of the house, I would go sit at a coffee shop, and I would work focused for 2 to 3 hours. It was worth the $30 when I paid the babysitter because my weight was lifted off my shoulders. I was able to get a lot more stuff done. That's whenever I was able to tackle my awesome if they get done stuff on my to-do list because I just had more time to devote. All right. So only you can determine what sacrifices you need to make. Only you can determine how you triage your to-do list. But when you triage your to-do list, make sure it's essential items that are going to help you propel you toward your goal. Okay. Whatever that goal is, maybe it's income related. Maybe it is a rank. Maybe it is, just more focused time with your children. Maybe it's setting more business parameters. Maybe it's making sure that you have a clear work day and you have it mapped out. That is a goal too. But everything you do then has to be prioritized so that you don't sit down to work and you're like, okay, it's my work time. What do I do? You have to have a clear rhythm and a clear set time to work and what you're going to accomplish. And your day will go so much better. I promise. And when you multiply that, and whenever you have the compound effect over time, you will reap the benefits. You just have to get through the goal digging part where you're reaching that goal, you're working for it. And remember, it's the unsexy stuff that gets you to your goal, not the fluffy things. All right, so here are my call to actions to you. Your call to action tonight is I want you to create your year-end goal, all right? Whatever it is. All right. Maybe it is a rank. Maybe it's income. Maybe it's whatever it is, whatever you want. Okay. Maybe it's the number of people you want to help per month. And I want you to think about it and I want you to share it in the team page. I want you to put some accountability there. I wanted you to put a little bit more skin in the game. Share it in the team page. Maybe you just want to share it with your upline first. Okay. But I guarantee when you share it with your upline, they're going to encourage you to put it in the team page too. And you need to decide right now to be great. You need to decide right now, okay, this is my goal. I'm going to give everything I can to reach this goal. And if I don't, I still move my business forward, but I'm going to give everything I can so that when I reach my goal, I reach it and I don't just barely miss it. Okay? We don't want to just barely miss goals. We want to give everything we can and accomplish them. Do you guys have any questions for me about anything? Any questions? All right. Well, I hope that everybody will join our Revive group to really get us going. I will be doing a weekly call for that group in addition to our team call focused on specific skills, and it will be at a good time, I promise, okay, so that you guys can hop on. But I want you guys to really take advantage of the training that we have from now till the end of the year. And remember, I don't want anybody to come January and say, nobody's coming to me in January, or say, how is this person killing it right now? Guys, there are no secrets. You know exactly what they're doing. You just have to implement and do them too, okay? Any questions? All right, then get out there and have a great rest of your evening and enjoy it, and then buckle down and let's get some work done. All right, let's have a great rest of the night, guys. We'll talk to you later. All right, bye.